Pretty much guarantee the air conditioner will not be running tonight, Ben, unless you open the windows, and then you'll get the natural air flowing in.
But take that, what you just said, and flip it around once we get into the weekend and into next week, because then we're talking about heat coming in. So the AC will be cranking, yes. So we have, let's see, what a week. I mean, we've had a great stretch with the beautiful weather. The wind has been a force out there, that's for sure. Today, still there, although not as gusty. And the flags have finally said, man, we need a break. They're just hanging out, taking a nap. 51 is the current number in Perry. So, yeah, we're heading on down. Mid-40s is where I have us. We could go below that. There's some places up to our north that could have upper 30s. I know you're probably going, surely we're done with that by now. If we're not, and if tomorrow morning shows some upper 30s, you have to think that is it, because then we start to go in a long stretch of upper 80s once we get on into next week and beyond. So there it is, calm in a word in many spots. So the wind finally no longer a factor out there. Not that it wouldn't come up a little bit breezy tomorrow, but nothing like what we've been seeing over the past few days. So the radar shot is very quiet, and as we look across the southeast, more of the same thing. Just smooth sailing out there. So if you're thinking, I'd like another day of that, well, then we have that coming for you. Here's a look at tomorrow. Sunshine and blue sky. Again, the humidity level's very low. There's the afternoon. Let's go forward. Here's where things will change up a little bit. As we head into Friday, we're looking at least an increase in clouds. We'll see if there's a sprinkle nearby. I have us in at a little 10% chance, but it would be later on at night. There's 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Good looking stuff there. As we go forward, and again, this is just this model run. Whenever you see these distinct features like a line of thunderstorms bowing down through Alabama like that, that's a little specific this far out. So we'll wait and see if that's on the next model run. It may be gone or the timing may be off, but at least a sprinkled chance maybe Friday night. Not a big deal. Saturday, this takes us into the middle of the day into early afternoon. So far, things are looking good. So as you plan the weekend, just know you may have to kind of dance around and take a break if a shower or two rolls through. It could be waves like this coming down. Again, the next model run that comes out may not even have that there. Let's go long range, and it's going to look very splotchy. There's Saturday afternoon. We go into Saturday evening. Maybe a shower in a couple of spots. No big deal. It's not looking all that organized at this point, but we'll watch it over the next couple of days and see if there's some moments where some gusty winds with some of that. Sunday, for the most part, looks quiet, and then we get into next week, and it has that just like somebody threw paint all over the wall, kind of the summer-esque thing where you start looking at heat of the day type stuff, which we'll have that as we go into next week, and maybe a shower or thunderstorm could pop up. So I'm going to say 40-something in the morning. You can see what I'm talking about. The low 40s, some upper 30s to the north here. This will be the coldest stop we have this week. Upper 70s tomorrow, upper 40s to low 50s Friday morning. Then Friday afternoon, this begins the stretch as we go 80 plus here. And once we get there, we're going to stick with it as we go through the weekend with maybe some mid 80s. 20% shot is the way we're going to leave it for now through the weekend and on into next week.